Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today we are going to be setting up the monthly page for January in my Hobonichi weeks. This is my travel and personal on the go planner. This is the planner that I throw in my purse when I leave the house, so it has information in it that I need to know while I'm out. Um, Things I have planned so that I can refer to them if I need it to know how much time I have um, out and about. So, or to help me make a decision on whether I can stay out longer or if I need to get back and get something done. Because sometimes I just forget from getting the car and starting, and it's like, what did I have planned for this afternoon? So that's what this planner is all about. So I've talked about that long enough. Let's get started. This kit is by Mandy Lynn Plans, and I have a discount code which is listed down below, but it is Wendy 10. That will save you 10% on additionally off any purchase that you make. And we will go over that. These strips here cover up these colored lines on the page. So let's just get started, and I'll talk you through all of that information as we get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put these little strips down. The only purpose to these strips is to cover up. I picked it up and put it right back down where I had it. It is only to cover up this little strip of color that's on the page. I just prefer not to see it, so my choice is to cover it up. You can get these little strips from Amanda on her website, and they are div-w-012. And so that is you can just tag that into her search and it'll pull these up for you. And I don't know why I am struggling this morning. So my plan is to go ahead and set up the month for January. We are not in January yet, but I like to have it set up in case something comes up. And a good example of that is I will be at my hairdresser's next week, and when I'm there, she's going to reschedule me for, not reschedule, but she'll schedule me for my next appointment. That will be probably the end of, middle toward the end, I guess, of January. And so I want to have a place that, yes, she will send that to me in a text, but I don't want to have to stop and search for that. There we go. Through all of my text. I don't want to have to stop and search for it. So I prefer to have it in my planner, because I also, when she says, is this date good, I want to know that I don't have anything else planned for that day. So I always take my planner with me, and that is why I am have been looking so forward to starting this. Wendy, what is your problem, girl? That has been the issue I've had for the last few, I don't know. I just want to push these down good. Um, the last year or so, I have struggled not having my week's planner, and that's the reason. Another reason I wanted to go back to having this one that I can take with me. It's going to be dedicated when I'm on the road to my travels. So as far as the days of travel, like when I leave in March, I will, um, the area that I am going to, I know ahead of time that it's probably going to take me 2 days of driving to get there. So I will track in this planner where I've reserved hotel rooms, and I will put the host information in here, how I'm going to access getting in and out of the Airbnb rental, whether it's by a key code, or I've actually stayed in places that I had a key. And so all of that information will be in here. So this is going to be one of those, it's going to be like an everyday carry and my travel planner in one. So then when I'm in other places and I want to go and see, let's say I'm out and today I want to go to the museum and the Museum of Art. And once I get done and I'm like, you know what, I feel like I could do something else today. I can, number one, I will have a list of things that I want to do while I'm in that state. And so I can look at those and say, oh, let's try this. Or so I have something to refer back to. Right now, I'm stationary for the next 2 months, and I use it to, as I said, when I have appointments, I'll be able to pull it out for that. I can keep a list in it when I'm out and about. If I'm headed to the grocery store, I will have my list of my grocery list, and things like that will be in here. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be used for a lot of different things, not just my travel, but mostly for my travels. There we go. Right now, I'm just putting down the basics. So with this kit, you get bottom washi, you get the top washi that you can put your days of the week on. You have your month. Sometimes the month will be, depending on how long it is and where the biggest amount of empty boxes are. So these are the last 2 days of December, so it's covered here, and then these are the starting 2 days of February. So we blank out those months, and so your, I think what I'm going to do is put this to do here. And so these checkoff lists span 2 boxes. And what I mean by that is when you put them in the box, they it gives you the spacing for the circles, the checkoffs are spaced so you have 2 boxes for writing. So when you go to put down your second one, you need to skip a box and start the next one. That way it keeps them equally spaced. And I think here I am going to put, I think I'm going to pull one of these bigger boxes and put it down at the bottom. That way I have a place to just jot. Sometimes I like to do a gratitude. Sometimes I like to put reminders, that kind of thing there. The date dots are teardrops, so you can get into the corner. The teardrop is flattened to a peak so that it fits perfectly against both the top and the sideline, the top line and the side, so that you can get that date dot right up into the corner and not take up a whole lot of room on your in your box. I really like the addition of the date dots. I want to say this is the second year that she has done these. I might be wrong there. This might be the third, but I think it's been like 2 years that she's added the date dot covers for your monthlies. And I am really enjoying using them. Amanda's kits are, I really like her kits. You get plenty of stickers and the quality is always great. Her customer service is unbeatable. She is just a really sweet person if you were to meet her in person, and she's all about planning. And so I found Amanda's shop when I first started in Hobonichi's. It's been at least 6 years, and it's probably been 7 years. I don't know how long her shop's been open, but her shop had not been open long when I discovered it. And I had just moved into Hobonichi, and not a lot of the shops were doing stickers and kits and stuff for Hobonichi. And Amanda had started using Hobonichi. She had run into the same problem, and so she started making her own stickers, and then she started selling them. And I have been with her since just a couple months after. Oh, I picked up the wrong date. Just a couple months after she opened her shop. I want to say she opened in January, and I probably started with her March or April. And she was one of the few companies out there. I had found another company out of the Philippines, but it just took so long to order it and get it in. And because there was international shipping, all of that. And so when I found Amanda, I was happy because I could get the stickers quicker. I didn't realize how quick her shipping was going to be. She is one of the fastest shippers that I have ever ordered stickers from. Her orders just, they get them processed and they get them out. And it's really nice to be able to have that confidence that you can order and get them in a timely manner. And I love that about her shop too. The quality and the amount of stickers, guys. I always have extra stickers, a lot of extra stickers, enough that I could probably, in a regular kit, I could probably do a second spread. So if I was to do a weekly spread, I could probably, with using my own washi and things like that, I could probably get another whole spread out of them. So you do get a good quantity of stickers. Okay, so we've got all the date dots down, or the date covers. Now, this is the bones. This is the way I work. This is the thing that I put down first. Then I go back and I do the things that I need to know on a daily basis. So like this month, I know this day is January 1st, which is New Year's, and I think we're going to use this one. I might have to lift that date dot up. I am. Now, I am using her white removable stickers, and as you can see, it's really easy to pull those stickers up if you need to. She also, this is the clear matte. Let me put it next to this so you can see. That's too dark. Let me see what we can do here. As you can see through it. And I enjoy these stickers, and there's people that do like the clear matte, some people don't. And that's the thing with planning, is you can do whatever style makes you happy. On the 20th is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So we're going to come in here. I'm going to put another label down. Her labels are cut to fit from the inside line to the inside line. And then for my other stuff, I'm probably just going to put dots. I'm just going to randomly put the dots in. I'm not going to keep up with what color I use where. I'm going to have a birthday on the 2nd. I have someone with a birthday on the 10th. I have a birthday on the 16th. I have a payday on the 15th. And then on the 19th, I have another birthday. On the 21st. And the final one is on the 31st. And then I have a payday on the 28th. So right now, that's all I know for this month. Let's get all of those down. And let's see if we have enough birthdays. I know I'm not going to have enough. Guys, my voice is just going out on me. I'm looking to see if I have more birthday stickers. I may not. Let me just look. Okay. I have found more birthday stickers. Okay, so we're going to have a birthday on the 2nd. We go. So that's all the birthdays, and then I have 2 paydays. And I know once I go to my hair appointment, I'm going to have another one to list down. So I always carry this with me. This kit still has all of these stickers. So you have a full box sticker, which if you have something important, let's say on the 24th, you could put a, like I did for January 1st. And then you have the smallest label here, which covers 2 boxes. This one covers 4 boxes. And then this one covers the whole box. So you've got a lot. And if you want to track bills, you've got all of these bills, all of these events, party. I mean, it's enough for 4 weeks, like if you need to put your trash out every week. So it's really nice. And if you get a payday once a week, there's enough for that. So there's plenty of stickers. So now we're going to turn over to our dashboards, and we are going to, I need to put this down so it'll hold my book flat. So my dashboard page is going to go on this page. The weeks does not have a dedicated spot for you to have a dashboard, but Amanda has cut the stickers so that they fit within the grid lines. So for those of us who like to have a dashboard, you can set it up that way. Now, a dashboard can be used for a lot of different things, and I will link down below a video from my magical planner, who in her December, she's doing a video every day in December. And in one of those, she shows you how she sets up her dashboard and how she uses it. So it gives you another idea of what you can do. And what I'm doing here is just making sure how many boxes I have in between without sticking the sticker down. And so the grid lines on the weeks help you keep everything straight. For me, I pick out certain things that I want to keep up with, and that's what I do. I just put those on here. So I know I'm going to have company coming in to stay and visit over the month. So I'm going to put this month on this box here, and that's just going to be a place where I can put, let's say I have, I don't know, a cousin that's going to come and stay with me in January for a couple of days. Then I'm going to put the dates and her name out here, so I can just flip to here and say, okay, when is this person coming, when is that person coming? So it just has a place where everything is in its place. You can just flip there and know what's going to go there. On the next one, I think what I am going to use this one for is, I think I'm going to set some goals this year, and I want a place that I can keep up with those goals and know what those are. And I think I'm going to use this, do them goals for each month. So let's say I want to walk 5 days a week. I would put 5 days a week. I want to get new subscribers on my channel, which would go in my social media, but let's, whatever, I can put that here. If I want to walk, or not walk, but go out and see new things in the area I am, let's say I want to do that 3 days a week, I would put that here. So whatever goals that I want to do, this is where I'm going to list those, and those will be for the month. This one, I am going to use this one as, I think I'm going to put Happy Mail here so that I can track everything that I order, and once it comes in, I can check it off. So I think that's what we're going to do there. Now, I typically will put my current address and my mailing address here. I will do that, but I did not pull those stickers. So give me just a moment to get those. So this is my mailing address. We'll go here. And my current location physical address goes here. And I'm going to explain why I do this. I full-time travel, so I'm constantly in a different address. I'm usually in a location for a month, and so if I wanted to order pizza, I need to know what address is physical address the pizza is going to be delivered to. Or if I have an emergency and I have to call 911 and they say, what is your address? Or because I'm in a condo complex, they're not going to know what condo number, they're not going to know any of that information. So I need to be able to say, this is where I am. And so I can flip every planner that I set up. I put my current address and mailing address on the dashboard page. So it doesn't matter which planner I put my hands on, I can flip to that dashboard page and I have all of that information. And so I do that on all of my planners. So the other thing that I like to do is Amanda gives you all of these little dots. And for me, I prefer to see the dots and have a place to check off this way than what's printed on the tag, on the label, so on the sticker. So that's what I prefer to do. Again, in planning, you can set your planner up any way you want to set it up. You can use your planner any way you want. These are just some examples of what I do for mine. So we're just going to put these dots all the way down. There you go. Now, Amanda gives you a lot of things to choose from, but that doesn't mean that, let's say there's nothing on this list that matches what you want to have on your dashboard. You can always pull one of these labels off and put them here, and then you can just write on there what, and this is from my monthly kit. So you can just pull from any of your kits and you can use the labels and put here and write your own thing down. But she does give you a lot. You've got birthdays to buy, important dates, don't forget, must do, to do, kids, wish list, important, memories, meal plan, events, next month, notes, projects, home, and some of these, like, you can put them together. Like if you have some home projects you want to do, you can do home projects and put them just on the sheet. Currently reading, to watch, to read, health, bills, currently watching, school, and work. So on plus all of these. So you do have quite a bit to choose from. Now the other thing that I like to do is put in she has vellums that you can order, and trying to decide which side. I think I like it this way. And what I like to do is do it the tip-in method, which is where you just take some tape. I didn't go far enough down on the first piece. And I stick it about halfway, the tape about halfway the width of the tape into on the vellum. And then I use a palette knife to cut my washi and stuff, so I already have that. But I put the vellum in as far as I can without using the palette knife, and then I just kind of tuck it in further with the palette knife, if that makes any sense. So I get it as close as I can, and then I just push on the tape, and that kind of tucks it on into that crevice in the book. I don't know what it's called, the valley, the whatever. And that gets it tucked in there really nice and tight, so that it flips like it should. And then for me, you could stop at that point. I also like to go in and put another piece of tape on the back, and I do the same thing. I just go in like that and flatten it. Now I like the magic tape. I know that's a name from Scotch tape, but a lot of tapes will say magic tape, or I don't know what some of the other companies call it, but you can write on it. And so I like this because it kind of gives you a definition between the months. And so in February, I will do a dashboard here. So this gives me my dashboard page that I can keep up with everything. And then it gives me 2 full pages here to write on and 1 here. So I can use as much or as little as I want. So let me take the clip off. This is going to be our dashboard page. And this is our monthly page setup for January. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just felt like I had not done a video in a while that explains how I use the kit, all the parts and pieces of the kit, and how I set things up for Wendy. And so I hope that you got some enjoyment out of this. And one thing I just realized, I didn't put the people's names down. So let me do that right quick. This is my vanishing point. I forget what it's called, the color it is, maybe just navy. And I'm using the Pilot Iroshizuku in Kon-peki. Alrighty. So that has everybody's birthdays in it. So now we're good to go. So that is my monthly page and my dashboard page setup. Guys, if you have any questions for me or anything like that, please leave me a comment below. I would love to know what you guys use your monthly page for, and if you set up a dashboard, what are the most common things that you set up on your dashboard? So just kind of leave me a message down below. I would love to hear from you. And guys, until next time, bye-bye.